and face away from the door, and I didn't. So Morgan, as soon as he came in, saw Maya and started freaking out. And you could tell he was mega terrified. I felt so bad for the little guy. You could see me jamming out to the music. This is my Give a Damn's Bust It. And I freaking love this song. But yeah, I felt so bad for Morgan, and it was all my fault. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was so nervous and in the moment that I just completely forgot to turn around. I remember when we got Manny, but by then he was fine. So we ended up in the kitchen with both of them. And Morgan, Maya was really good with it. But Morgan ended up, like, being so stressed, he started foaming at the mouth. And I was just like, oh, you poor little guy. Like, you're so upset. It ended up working out. They're, like, the best of friends now. And having her around has helped him calm down. Morgan's such a grumpy old man. Because, like, when we got Manny, Morgan was completely fine. No drooling, no foam. He was just like, oh, you got another one? Yay. Yeah, just putting the dishes away, the plates. We keep our plates in there and our glass bowls on the bottom shelf. The top two shelves are for my brother's stuff. Spices, baking stuff, powdered peanut butter, that kind of thing. But it's been really cool to see their relationships change. Because when we first got Maya, Morgan was like, I don't like you, I don't know why you're here, leave me alone, and he would snap at her. And, like, not aggressively, but I've never seen Chihuahuas interact with each other. They do this thing where they both open their mouths and, like, kind of air mouth each other. It's weird. And they make this, like, kind of sound. I'd never seen a dog do that, and I was like, what the heck are they doing? Meanwhile, if she got too close to one of us at the wrong time, he'd be like, arr, and kind of lunge at her a little bit with his mouth closed. And at first she'd back down. She'd be like, oh no, I'm scared. But after she got so old, she was just like, I'm not scared of you anymore. And he immediately backs down. He's kind of a big sookie. Like, he wouldn't hurt a fly. He's just trying to act tough because he's terrified. But once he knows acting tough doesn't get him anywhere and she's not going to hurt him, he calmed down. And like I said, they lay together now and everything. And we got Manny. It was the same. We decided to get a boy the second time around because we were like, it worked out with a girl. Let's see if he can handle having a baby brother. Got Manny from the same breeder. Him and Maya actually have the same father, but different mothers. And it has been challenging in some ways. Because, like, Manny was originally just like Maya. Morgan would snap at him and Manny would be terrified. But now Manny's actually bigger than Morgan. He's in that stage with Chihuahuas where they're long and lanky. And then they start filling out their muscles. But he's taller. And we could tell even when we got him as a puppy that he was going to be bigger than Morgan because his paws were huge compared to his little body. And now that he's bigger, him and Morgan are actually starting to play together. Like, they used to just tolerate each other. Till, like, the last, like, month. They were literally just tolerating each other. And now Manny's starting to play with him, and Morgan's reciprocating, and I'm like, weird. Because I didn't think Morgan would do that. I thought he would just gripe at them and go sit by himself, but he actually seems a lot happier now, which I'm happy for, that it worked out. Because honestly, we weren't 100% sure getting another dog would work out. And yeah, at some points it's had its challenges. But it's had a happy ending. I'm almost done doing the dishes here. Well, almost done washing the dishes, and then I gotta rinse those. But I think I'm starting to rinse now. Singing Disturbia by Rihanna. I also play, after this, I don't play the whole song after this, but I play this whole song, and then I play, Slide Into the Void by the Stupendium, and at first it messes up, and I'm like, ugh, I won't be able to listen to that while I finish up, but I try it again in a sec, and then it works. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Owl House. I don't really have a whole lot of time to go back into that, but just, I love the characters, and I love their designs. Like, I love the way Luce looks. She looks bubbly and happy. The bowls are stuck. I got them unstuck. And I like Lilith at the end of the spoilers. At the end of the season, has that stripe in her hair because they're sharing the curse. I can't believe she would do that to her own sister. I was like blown away when that reveal came out. Like, you can kind of infer it, maybe. Like, you could some people would probably figure it out, but I didn't. I was shocked. And Hootie. Everybody makes fun of Hootie. I love Hootie. He's annoying, but he's so charming. And King. I love King. King is so cute with his broken horn. And that one episode where he tried to write a book. And then him and Luce got into a fight. I also like Amity's twin brother and sister. Emra and Edric. I love that their last name is Blight. And Willow, I love her last name is Park. It's either Park or Parks. But I freaking love all of their names and their designs. And the fact that Willow's in the plant track and Amity's in the abomination track. And that dance at Grom. Oh, I fucking love the dance at Grom. Sorry about swearing. I don't know if I've done that yet in this video. I gotta try not to do that. I love the Stupendium. I randomly found them. And now they're one of my favorite bands? Singers? I don't know a lot about them. I've literally just found them. But I like Fine Print and Slide Into the Void. And there's another one that I can't remember right now. And I haven't looked in any further because I don't tend to look into getting new music very often. There. Turning off the sink. Drying my hands. Which you might ask, why am I drying my hands? Because I'm wearing gloves. But I gotta dry the gloves off so I can take the gloves off. That sounded silly. I gotta dry the gloves up, take the gloves off. I really want to start singing because I'm hearing the music. And I really love this song. Empty Space. Because I'm singing it in my head. And I'm putting on my watch. And in a second, I'll have to go. So, I hope you like this video, as cringy and awkward as it probably was. But I hope you had a good time watching it anyway. And I will see you next time.